Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Manette from CrossFitMiracles.com, where we help you to level up and show the world the best version of yourself. Welcome back to our channel. Today we will explore the exciting world of Breaststroke and help you learn the essential vocabulary that you need to dominate discussions on this topic. So grab your jersey, settle into your seat, and let's get started. Before we dive into the details, let's first talk about why Breaststroke is unique. Whether you're chatting with friends at a game or debating with fellow fans online, having the right vocabulary can take your discussions to the next level. Imagine trying to explain a last-minute goal without knowing the term stoppage time, or discussing a player's skill without mentioning their dribbling ability. It just wouldn't be the same, right? So, let's start with the basics of Breaststroke. We will cover fundamental terms and sport phrases that every fan should know, regardless of the game that they follow. Take football as an example. If you're not familiar with terms like offside or penalty kick, you might find yourself lost during a match. And don't even get me started on basketball. From pick and roll to slam dunk, there's a whole language dedicated to the game. Here are some essential terms and phrases for understanding the basics of Breaststroke. Offside. In football or soccer, a rule where a player is in an offside position if they are nearer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second to last opponent when the ball is played to them. Penalty kick. In football or soccer, a direct free kick taken from the penalty spot, usually awarded to a team after a foul is committed inside the penalty area by the defending team. Pick and roll. Basketball. An offensive play where a player sets a screen for a teammate handling the ball and then rolls toward the basket to receive a pass. Slam dunk. Basketball. A forceful one-handed dunk of the basketball into the hoop, often done by jumping high and extending the arm over the rim. Defensive line. Football. A group of players positioned in front of the goalkeeper, whose primary role is to prevent the opposing team from scoring by defending against attacks. Counterattack. Football. A quick offensive movement by the defending team immediately after gaining possession of the ball, aiming to catch the opposing team off guard. Home run. Baseball. A hit that allows the batter to circle all bases and score a run in one play, typically reached by hitting the ball out of the reach of the fielding team. Grandslam. Baseball. A home run hit when all three bases are occupied by base runners, resulting in 4 runs scored by a single batter. These terms are foundational for discussing sports and understanding the flow of the game. Now, let's break down the vocabulary for different sports. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or a casual baseball enthusiast, we've got you covered. In football, understanding terms like defensive line and counterattack can completely change how you analyze a game. And in baseball, knowing the difference between home run and grand slam is crucial for following the action. Here are 4 sports along with common terms used in each. Swimming. Freestyle. A swimming stroke where the swimmer uses alternating arm movements and a flutter kick. Backstroke. A swimming stroke where the swimmer floats on their back and performs alternating arm movements. Breaststroke. A swimming stroke where the swimmer's arms move simultaneously while the legs perform a frog kick. Butterfly. A swimming stroke characterized by simultaneous arm movements and an undulating dolphin kick. Flip turn. A technique used by swimmers to change direction at the end of the lap without touching the wall with their hands. Swimmers execute a somersault underwater and push off the wall to streamline their body and maintain momentum. Pace clock. A large clock located at the end of a swimming pool used by swimmers during training sessions to track their pace. Swimmers use the pace clock to time intervals, monitor rest periods, and adjust their speed based on training goals. Streamline, a swimming position where the swimmer's body is extended in a straight line to minimize water resistance and maximize speed. Swimmers streamline by stretching their arms above their head, pressing their ears against their arms, and keeping their body tight and streamlined. Taper, a period of reduced training intensity and volume leading up to a major swimming competition. During taper, swimmers focus on maintaining fitness, refining technique, and resting to ensure peak performance on race day. Tennis. Ace, a serve that is not touched by the opponent, resulting in a point for the server. Deuce, a tied score of 40-40, requiring one player to win 2 consecutive points to win the game. Fault, a serve that lands outside the serving box, resulting in the server losing a point. Drop shot, a soft shot hit just over the net, intended to make the ball bounce low and close to the net on the opponent's side. Rally, a sequence of consecutive shots exchanged between players during a point, typically from the serve, until one player wins a point by hitting a winning shot or the point ends due to an error. Baseline, the line at the back of the tennis court that marks the boundary of the playing area. Players often position themselves near the baseline during rallies to maintain good court coverage and defensive positioning. Volley, a shot in tennis where the player hits the ball before it bounces on the court, usually executed close to the net. Volleys are commonly used in doubles play and near the net to put pressure on the opponent and finish the point quickly. Slice, a type of shot in tennis where the player strikes the ball with a slicing motion, causing it to spin and curve low over the net. Slice shots are often used defensively or to change the pace and trajectory of the ball during rallies. Golf. Birdie, a score of 1 stroke under par on a hole. Fairway, the closely mown area of the golf course between the green and the tee. Putt, a stroke made with a putter to roll the ball into the hole on the green. Eagle, a score of 2 strokes under par on a hole. Achieving an eagle typically involves hitting an exceptional shot, such as holing out from a considerate distance or reaching a par 5 green in 2 shots. Par, the standard score expected for a hole based on its length and difficulty. Par is the number of strokes that an expert golfer should take to complete the hole. Par values vary depending on the length and layout of each hole. Greenside, the area immediately surrounding the green, typically covered with shorter grass than the fairway. Shots played from the greenside require precision and touch, as golfers aim to land the ball close to the hole for a putt. Sand trap or bunker, a hazard on the golf course consisting of a depression filled with sand. Sand traps are strategically placed to challenge golfers, requiring them to execute precise shots to escape the bunker and advance the ball towards the green. Cricket. Wicket, the set of 3 stumps and 2 bails at each end of the pitch, also refers to a batsman being dismissed. Bowling, the action of delivering the cricket ball to the batsman from the bowler's end of the pitch. LBW, leg before wicket, a decision by the umpire that the batsman is out because the ball would have hit the stumps if it had not hit the leg of the batsman. Sixer, a shot by the batsman that clears the boundary without bouncing, scoring 6 runs. No ball. A no ball is an illegal delivery bowled by the bowler, resulting in an extra run being awarded to the batting team. Common reasons for a no ball include overstepping the bowling crease, illegal bowling actions, or dangerous bowling, such as bowling above waist height in limited overs cricket. Maiden over, A maiden over occurs when a bowler delivers 6 consecutive leg balls without conceding any runs to the batting team. While the primary goal of bowling is to dismiss the batsman, bowling a maiden over can exert pressure on the batsman and restrict scoring opportunities. Duck. In cricket, a duck refers to a batsman getting out without scoring any runs. It's often considered an embarrassing or disappointing outcome for the batsman, especially if they are dismissed on the first ball that they face. But we're not stopping here. We're diving deep into advanced vocabulary and nuances that separate the rookies from the pros. Ever heard of Sabermetrics or player efficiency rating? These are the terms that fuel debates among sports analysts and armchair quarterbacks alike. From torn ACLs to concussions, knowing how to discuss injuries respectfully is important. Sabermetrics. Baseball. Sabermetrics refers to the statistical analysis of baseball data to evaluate player performance and team strategies. It involves using advanced metrics beyond traditional statistics like batting average or earned run average to assess a player's contribution to their team's success. Zone defense. Basketball. Zone defense is a defense strategy in basketball where players are assigned specific zones on the court to defend rather than defending individual opponents. It focuses on protecting key areas and disrupting passing lanes rather than relying solely on man-to-man coverage. Aggregate expected goals. XG. Football or soccer. XG is a statistical metric that measures the quality of goal-scoring opportunities in football or soccer matches. It assigns a value to each shot based on factors such as distance from the goal, angle of the shot, and type of play, providing insights into a team's attacking efficiency. Corsica or Fenwick. Ice hockey. Corsica and Fenwick are advanced statistics used in ice hockey to assess a team's performance while controlling for factors like shot quality and luck. Corsica measures shot attempts, shots on goal, missed shots, and blocked shots at even strength, while Fenwick excludes blocked shots from the calculation. Pythagorean Win-Loss. Baseball. The Pythagorean Win-Loss formula is a statistical model used in baseball to estimate a team's expected winning percentage based on the number of runs scored and allowed. It provides a way to evaluate a team's performance independent of factors like luck or situational outcomes. Shift. Baseball. In baseball, a shift refers to the defensive realignment where fielders are positioned strategically based on a hitter's tendencies. Shifts are often used against left-handed hitters who tend to pull the ball to one side of the field, resulting in a more concentrated defensive alignment on that side. Expected points added. EPA. American football. EPA is a metric used in American football to quantify the impact of each play on a team's expected point total. It takes into account factors such as down, distance to go, field position, and game situation to assess the value of a play relative to the average outcome. EPA provides insights into the effectiveness of offensive and defensive strategies. And let's not forget about the international side of sports talk. Whether you're discussing soccer in Spain or cricket in India, understanding the local terminology can open up a whole new world of sports fandom. For example, did you know that in Australia they call soccer football just like in Europe? It's these little differences that make sports talk so fascinating. And that's a wrap, folks. We've covered everything from the basics of sports talk to advanced vocabulary and international terminology. Remember, Whether you're cheering from the sidelines or analyzing the game like a pro, having the right vocabulary can make all the difference. So, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep those sports discussions alive. If you want to learn more, go to our website, chrisamericos.com. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, stay sporty. Bye.